So hello everyone and welcome back to the Deercast. We're here on an absolutely beautiful May sunny day, the first one in a hell of a long time, and here with my new rifle, the Bergara BA13, fully kitted out and ready to go. You may have seen in my unboxing video little clippets of this, but probably not all together. So we got DPT mod, which is a new one for me, which is sort of modular moderator, very lightweight, over barrel. We've got my nice GPO scope, just a normal Harris bipod on it, and today we're going to do some sort of testing of different rifle ammunition. We've got Barnes 110 grain, Fox 130 and Fox 150 grain to test, so we're going to see which group's best, and we're going to do the normal sort of wearing in process for the barrel as well. And obviously my first shot with it. So come along and see how we get on. So we're going to start with these Fox 130s. They're 130s, aren't these, Tom? 150s? These are 150s, right. Start with the Fox 150s. It's quite a heavy, fairly heavy for a kit plough. So I'm hoping it's not going to kick too much. And we've obviously got the DPT moderator on. As well, so I'm just gonna double check that the mod is all on properly. New rifle, so just to make sure there's nothing to worry about, which there isn't. So pop this round in. Ooh, there's a nice sort of positive click in there. Closed up. All right, go for the gong and we'll see. Obviously exposed hammer. We've moved the little, it's an ambidextrous left or right little addition to it, so it's on my side. Whoa. There we go, first shot. Actually handles the recoil really nicely. That really didn't kick me too hard. Looks like we're definitely on the gong. Might have to go and have a look at it to see exactly where. Yeah.
Impact on the gong.
Yeah, I think it's that one.
There you go.
Do you agree?
Yeah, so it needs to come up a bit.
Needs to come up about 5 inches, I'd say. So, just got down to the targets. I've shot the gong. Tom's had a pop at this bit of sheet metal, and we're about 5 inches low, something like that. So, obviously, we've only really done a little bore sight, so need to just go and click it up 5 inches, and yeah, have another go.
So we just thought we'd talk through kind of barrel wear-in, break-in process, and some people will possibly disagree with this, and some people possibly maybe more knowledgeable on it than us. What I had always been told and what I'd always understood was that a rifle barrel, when it comes out of the factory, will obviously be made how it is, and there will be sort of burrs and bits and pieces inside the barrel just as part of the kind of normal manufacturing process, and they're not necessarily anything to worry about. But gradually, as you wear those burrs out, the point of impact, but also the velocity of the bullet will change. So what I was always taught was that when you get a brand new rifle from the factory, clean it once before you even do anything to it, and that just removes any kind of debris, grease and bits and pieces that have been left in the barrel to make sure it doesn't rust. And then as you're zeroing it, is after every single shot, clean it, and for the first 5 shots you do, so fire a shot, clean it, fire a shot, clean it, fire a shot, clean it, etc. And that way, as each of the bullets is passing down the barrel and it's wearing out that burr and you're cleaning it, firstly you're removing any debris that's left behind, but secondly you're ensuring there's a sort of consistent build-up of copper inside the barrel, and it just apparently means the barrel is that much more consistent and will last that much longer. I think it's probably also important to say, in my experience with a new rifle, is I've kind of got it all zeroed, set up everything, and then probably once it's done its first 100 shots, is then I've had to re-zero and definitely had to re-chrono it, because as that bullet has started to pass through, the velocities have changed, and so therefore both the point of impact, but also your drops at distances have changed. Now I know there's some rifle manufacturers out there that say you don't need to bother with it, and that's fine. I've always sort of done it because I thought, well, there's no reason not to, in terms of if you're zeroing something, you're kind of at the bench, set down there doing it sort of setting up a rifle anyway, why not just clean in between each shot? So that's what we're going to do with Harry's rifle, and hopefully it'll end up meaning we've got a much more consistent and longer life barrel.
So
talk us through.
Right, it's been an emotional experience, okay? We've been trying to bed in the barrel of my new rifle and zero it, and we've tried lots of different rounds. I think what we've sort of established is that the first 10 or 20 or 15, let's say, were a bit all over the place, and I think we've attributed that to it just sort of bedding in, going through some heat cycles. We were cleaning it quite a lot, so there was a good spread. But what we've sort of found now is the bullet it likes is a slightly slower than the factory load of the Fox 150. Tom did a very good group with it just a second ago. I've just shot a group with it, and I'm crossing my fingers because I can't see one of the rounds, and I'm really hoping it's in the black and it's not like flown off a million miles away. So yeah, we'll see what happens. What? You bastard, where is it? Where the fuck has that bullet gone? This has literally gone through the same hole. Right. So we've had some problems, okay? And me and Tom probably both maybe pulling our hair out slightly with this. I've just gone to take another shot at a couple of groups and just sort of, I'm not sure that's supposed to happen. So when I took this out of the box, I did check the torque on the Picatinny rail that's screwed into the action, which were quite loose. I did them up quite a bit, but clearly not enough. So yeah, that might explain things. I think we've solved it. It seems to be doing more logical things now. We turn it a centimetre up, it moves broadly a centimetre up, rather than what was happening before, which was we were moving it a centimetre up and it was moving 9 centimetres up. So yeah, we've just done another group of 3, kind of tickling it up into where we want zero-wise. So yeah, let's just go and have a look and see what we've done. So right then, everyone, you've seen we've had some problems. It's been an emotional roller coaster for everyone involved. There's been heartbreak, there's been trials and tribulations, there's been frustration. We've yelled, we've shouted, we've sworn, but I think in the end we did actually get to a sort of reasonable conclusion that I'm happy to walk away from.
Yeah. I think sure. not only, sorry, there, I would probably, you have to ignore most of what's on this board, but there was a 3-shot group there, admittedly not zeroed, but with the 150 grain Fox bullets, which I'd say is kind of half-inch group, which I think is really impressive. And then final kind of shots, well, that is the final shot. Harry likes his rifle zeroed slightly high. So not only is the rifle zeroed, but we've also got a group that or a load that works with the 150 grain Fox bullets. So not what I expected to work. I thought that rifle would prefer the 130s, but I've been proven well and truly wrong.
Yeah,
So
really weird.
frustrating to get to what the result we did, but you've got two good results, I think.
Yeah, I'd like the group to be a fair bit tighter. I think we can get there with
Yeah.
maybe a bit of load development, a bit more practice on my end maybe.
Yeah.
You know, there's a few things we can sort of eliminate, a few factors we can control a bit tighter. I think it's shown some good potential, and it's been really nice to shoot.
Yeah.
We've definitely enjoyed it. So yeah, join us along at the next episode, and we'll probably be doing some load development.